Y'all hear about the nurse in Texas that unalived 47 babies and the parents kept thanking her for trying to save them? Yes, and the nurse's name is Jennifer. So Jennifer was a highly favored nurse. She worked in the premature baby ICU section. So the problem with the situation is Jennifer was the one putting these babies in harm's way. She would purposely inject insulin inside of the baby's IV. And of course the babies would react to this negatively, and then she would step in and save them. Jennifer even went as far as having a notebook where all the gold stars on the baby's name, those are the babies that she saved, that she put in harm's way. All the babies' names with the red stars are the babies that did not make it. They passed away. She put insulin in over 300 babies' IVs. 319 of the babies she was able to save after she put the insulin in their IVs, and 47 of the babies passed away because it was just way too much on their bodies. This woman had a hero complex because she wanted to seem like a hero. You literally harming these children, putting insulin in their IVs just to make it look like you saved them? Why are you hurting these babies and then attempting to save them? The parents were in love with her. I'm talking about they were requesting her specifically. Everyone was thanking her. She had hundreds of thank you cards from families saying thank you for saving my child, my miracle child. Even the parents of the babies that passed away were just like, thank you so much, thank you so much. She finally got caught and was sentenced to life in prison. Some of the parents still were finding it hard to believe that she was the one harming their children. They were in court fighting for her like, no, she didn't do that, she saved our kids. Still to this day, some of the parents still visit Jennifer in prison. That woman is insane. Y'all hear about the man that unalived his wife so he could be with his mistress? Yes, his name was James Craig, and he was married to Angela Craig. Well, everyone thought that it was a normal day. James offered his wife a protein shake. He kept telling her that he wanted to make her one, and she was letting him know that she was all right. She didn't need one. You know, she was good. He kept insisting that she try this protein shake. Like, please, babe, I'll make it for you. Like, no problem. I'm going to make it. Don't worry. I'm going to make it. Ended up making a protein shake. She was like, okay, you know, out of kindness, like, let me drink it. He made it for me. Like, okay. Shortly after she drunk the protein shake, her head pressure was super intense. She kept throwing up back to back and literally just like passing out. Doctors could not figure out what was wrong with Angela and why she kept passing out and having to return to the hospital in such short periods of time. Very last time that Angela was admitted, her husband was literally looking so suspicious. He was pacing back and forth down the hallways, and he was on his phone searching up the toxicity step by step in cyanide. Eventually, his wife passed away, of course. She was struggling in the ICU, and her body literally just gave out. During the investigation, they found out that James had purchased arsenic, then upgraded to potassium cyanide. Found everything he deleted from his searches, to all of the purchases of the poison that he got under fake name. Even found messages of his wife struggling in the ICU and him texting his girlfriend / mistress from the waiting room saying that I promise that it's just gonna be me and you moving forward, like everything's getting ready to change. Toxicology confirmed a fatal cyanide dose. James really thought he was slick. He was trying to put little things inside his wife's drinks and stuff so it would not be detected. So he was literally just doing it little by little, trying to unalive. James was arrested, of course, and he was charged with first-degree unaliving, as he should be. And that's pretty much it. There's been no more updates on him, but I definitely do want to send my condolences to Angela Craig because that is insane. If you did not want to be with this woman, I feel like you should have ended it properly. You're already, you know what I'm saying, being disloyal and betraying her by even having a mistress. But then to unalive your wife so you can be with your mistress full time is just ridiculous. But let me know what y'all think about this situation. Did y'all hear about the man that unalived both of his parents because they found out he was lying about going to college, having a job, and they were just sending money to him and he was spending it on nonsense? Yes, his name was Chandler Halderson. Like I said, Chandler pretended that he was in college. He was sending his parents fake emails, showing them fake emails, fake transcripts, schedule. He pretended to even have an externship, have a job. He said he worked with SpaceX. They were sending a lot of money, pouring a lot of money into what they thought was his education. One day, Chandler's dad started to suspect that he was lying. His dad just felt like his lies were, well, he felt like what he was saying was inconsistent. That's why he started to think like, okay, he's lying about something. Chandler's dad called his school, and the dad was just pretending that he just wanted to know like what his grades were, know how his son was doing in school. He called the school to ask about Chandler. When he called that school, why they found out that Chandler never went to that school? Never. Chandler doesn't have no degree. Chandler has not even did a semester. He hasn't even completed a semester. Like, Chandler was completely lying. The dad found out about that. He confronted Chandler, of course, because what parent wouldn't be upset? One, why are you lying about getting an education and working a certain job? And why am I sending you money thinking I'm putting you through school and you're not even attending school? But like I said, the dad had confronted Chandler, and Chandler got so upset he decided to shoot his own dad in the back. Then Chandler's mom came home a little moment after. Chandler shot and unalived her as well. Then he dismembered both of his parents' bodies and scattered their remains in several different locations all over. Investigators caught him and were able to pin him as a suspect because they saw the digital footprints. They saw the fake degrees, the fake jobs, and they realized that that was his motive. Yeah, finally got caught up in his lies, and instead of taking accountability, he felt like unaliving his parents was the easy way out. Did I hear about the lady that stabbed her 3-year-old daughter 20 times in the back because she said the voices told her to do so? Yes, her name was Roshan Gatlin. So Roshan had a history of mental illness. He was involuntarily placed in the psych ward like several times. Her family, her boyfriend, like everyone cares for her, but they just know something's off. So like I said, they keep trying to get her to go get help. Roshan just came back from the hospital on Friday. And guess what happened on Monday? On her third day being let out of the hospital, she was home alone with her daughter. Her boyfriend went to go pick up their son. Sean walked to the kitchen and grabbed a huge kitchen knife. Then she told her daughter to come to the bathroom with her. I don't know what she did when she went to the bathroom, because obviously, even though she had camera, CCTV footage in her house, it was not in the bathroom. But we saw her grab the knife, like I said, bring her daughter to the bathroom. She's in the bathroom, and her daughter runs out of the bathroom screaming no. Then Roshan comes out of the bathroom. She puts the knife back in the kitchen. Then her and her daughter go to the living room. Roshan is seen sitting there on the couch, like shaking her head, like, and kind of like this. Roshan then gets back up a few minutes later. She goes back to the kitchen, grabs a knife again, an even bigger one this time. Roshan grabs her daughter and tells her to come to the bathroom. Again, her daughter was screaming no before she even got to the bathroom because of whatever she saw last time she was in there. Then all you hear in the footage is her daughter screaming in pain. Then Roshan comes out of the bathroom and she places her daughter in pain on the couch. Then Roshan calls the police on herself and tells them calmly, I just stabbed my daughter. The dispatcher asked her if she did it on purpose, and Roshan was like, yes, I did it on purpose. And Roshan kept saying that she doesn't want to be here anymore. The police came. Roshan was super calm. They even took her out to the car and everything. She didn't resist arrest or nothing. She just kept saying that she did not want to be here. She seemed so nonchalant, like she just did not care whether or not she lived, like she said. As for her boyfriend comes home, which is also her child's father, super concerned. Their son got interviewed. He said that, yeah, like their mom be wildin'. Basically said that he be scared and like he feels like at any moment she'll come up behind him and like stab him. Like she's super unpredictable, and he said that he's not surprised that this happened. The son said that. Like I said, the boyfriend was concerned and he was just like, oh my God, is my child okay? To let him know that like she was okay, like nothing's gonna go wrong with her. But she's just a little hurt. They told the father what happened. The father said the same thing. He said that